How's everyone? Is everyone good? Okay, I'm happy to see a room full of young, eager minds. Yes? So I see we've got how many schools here? 4 schools. The ERSA guys at the back, the Eastern guys. Why are you acting like bad boys and sitting, all of you sitting at the back? Or and the girls are also in the front and some. And then I see which other one is here. And then the one is Sebukeng, ne? What is it again? Kutlotaro, yes. And then obviously the NSA people. Where the NSA people here? NSA people. Oh, because you're matching with the Blazers there. Okay. How many of you are doing music? Are all of you doing music? Who's doing music? So who's doing first instrument? Piano. Piano. Okay. Second instrument, drums, or first instrument, drums. Bass. Who plays bass here? There's no bass. Okay. Vocals. Vocals. Trumpet. Saxophone. Is the instrument that I missed? Yes. Which one? Clarinet. Clarinet, saxophone, in day one. Same WhatsApp group. Woodwind. Name? Okay. Nice to meet you all. My name is Mandla Mlangeni. I'm going to be presenting the workshop together with my colleague for the next couple of hours, Mpumi Dlamini, Mr. Mpumi Dlamini. I actually attended the school. I'm scared to say how many years ago. I mustn't say, ne? I'd rather not say. No. Yeah, but thank you. Yeah, you're making me sound younger or look younger. I was here almost 20 years ago. I matriculated in 2004. It seems like yesterday. Yeah, you guys were not even yet concepts, I think. So today we're going to, if you're in this class or if you're in this workshop, we're going to deal with composition. So if you want to specifically learn more about composition, and we're also going to do production. So my class, for my session, which is relatively going to be short, I'm going to deal with what composition entails. Right? So when I talk about composition, what does it mean? What is composition? Does anyone have an idea of what composition is? Don't be shy, please. You art students.
Hi everyone, my name is Vito Manuleke. In terms of music, I think composition is, okay, let me say a composer is someone, composition, the ideas of how the music should be, what particular instrument should sound like. That's what I understand, that's what I think about.
So when I say something is a composite, it's something that's made up, something that we make up, right? It's a composition, something that we creatively produce, right? So a composition can be in the form of what? What is a composition? Yeah, a composition in. If I say in composition,
composition.
yes, from scratch. Oh yeah, it can be something that you make. Okay, so let's take it like this. Let's break it down. Composition. But let me give you an idea. All of us here are composites. of us have, so we've got eyes, yes. Right? And then what do you also have? Nose. Right. Okay, here's my nose. And then what do you have? Mouth. Right? And in that mouth, obviously there's teeth. Maybe some of us don't have teeth. I don't blame you. Don't eat too many sweets. And we've also got what? So the most. Got ears. Good. Yes. And we've also got. Right? So some of us might have 6 fingers on one hand. Right? So this is basically a composition, right? So we of the composition, and then another form of the composition here, right? So this, let's say, representation of form, we might say this is the head, and then, but we can say this for now, for the purpose of this, we say this is the tail, right? So 3 forms, yeah? Okay. So when I say and then we can add other things on here. So this is the basic thing. Now everything, all compositions, everything has a form. Yeah? So this is is this a, what kind of form is this? We're not yet. Is it a complex form or is it a simple form? It's a very simple form. So, but then, just like all of us, we can break it down and we can make it complex. We can add layers on it. Nah? So my exercise today, right, after explaining this, I'm going to break you guys into small groups, very small groups, and we're going to all occupy a small corner. And I want us to perform a small composition for each other using the prerequisites. So we've already spoken about form, right? And then what's the other thing that we need to make a piece of music? We're going to come back to that. What are the other things that we need? What makes a piece of music? What makes it what we call music? Yeah, I heard one here. What are the elements? Okay, let's get back to this. What are the elements of music? Yes. Nice. I heard one. So we have pitch, and then we have rhythm. And then we have tempo. We'll put it here, okay? Maybe some people don't know what tempo is. What does that mean? Tempo, tempo chocolates. I knew tempo is a chocolate. It is the speed, okay? Okay? And then what else can we have? Okay? So, whether something is? Yes. Is this how you spell dynamics? Okay, cool. And then the other one? Texture. And then? The pitch. The melody is in the pitch. But it can also be in here. Right? And then in pitch, and what can we also subdivide? In pitch. No? From. And then what? We can also have. What is it? That goes with melody, and it also goes with rhythm. Harmony. Harmony. And then what do we also have? And then we also have the texture, tone, right? So but we also have another thing that we call for this. We call it the timbre. So that means the timbre is the tone quality. Ne? The tone quality of the particular thing. Ne? So with us, so with rhythm it's pitch. Pitch is what? What? Pitch is what? What is pitch? Is a note. Like is a note. Is a pitch. The high pitch, low pitch, mid pitch, sub pitch, no pitch. Ne? And then but we have to organize what? In our composition we have to organize ourselves, right? We have to organize these elements of music, right? So with a rhythm, ne? We can either, so when we compose a piece of music, ne? How do you think of a piece of music? Do you think when you write a piece of music, what is the process of composing? What kind of processes these days in 2024? What kind of ways can we compose music?
Mixing different songs.
How do I write it? What do I do to have a composition? I can either write it, ne? Right? I can write it in the form of what? Those things, nama crotchets, nama minim, nama, right? So there's various ways of composing, right? I can either use what? I can either use notation, ne? And then what? What else can I do? How can I also compose? What other ways can I use to compose? I can either, what's this? I can go into the studio and do what? And I can record it, right? And I can also what? Is that the only way to save music? What other ways can I do to have music or composition? Hmm? To what? I can't hear you. Don't be shy, guys. Okay, let's say for now, I can either write it, but I can also use a map, right? I can use a graph. I can use a pictorial representation. I can represent it. Yeah? So that comes down to the notation, right? So whether I use, just like you guys, do any of you use GPS? Or you do geography? All of you have done geography, right? We can use a map. When we have a map, what does the map tell us to do? Can either it gives us all the places are there in that map, right? And in the map it has different routes, yeah? And then what does the notation do? It also tells us how to get to that particular place. So our notation, we can either write it in a form of a, or what? We can either write it in a form of a chart. So with this, with the notation, we can either what? What can we do with it? Come guys, I know it's not that early in the morning. Since then, we're all studying music here, right? So how do you guys learn music? How do you guys learn it? You what? You read the music, right? And then what also do you do? And you also what? You listen to the music, which is the most important thing, right? So how is this music transferred to you? How do you get this music? Do you get it via somebody gives you a piece of music, or you listen to it, or what? Or somebody sings it to you, or somebody what does what? Plays it for you, right? So there's various ways of having this music. So getting back is that, okay, if I want to write a piece of music, I have to consider all these elements, né? And then I can use these kinds of devices to preserve it, right? So I want us to maybe go back a step, and deal with the concept of rhythm, right? So let's go back here and deal with the concept of rhythm. What is rhythm? Rhythm, is this the same thing? No. Is it the same thing? No, it's not the same thing. So what is tempo? Tempo, we can also call it, pulse, we can call it time. Tempo is essentially, what language is tempo? It's Italian. It's an Italian term for time. So we have time. So it's cut. Our time is very we can either have a pulse. A pulse here to, let's say this is the pulse. And then what can we put into the pulse? Right? So do we all know what a crotchet is? Do you all know what a minim is? Do you all know what a semi-breve is? Okay. So we're just going to now deal with this and this. Né? So if we go back now, we say we have this one thing, which is we call there. And then we're going to do this, and we call it minim, or otherwise we call it a, what's another word for this one? It's called a, this is a whole, this is a half note, and then we're going to have crotchet. Ah! You see? I messed it up. And then what else do we have? We have quaver, or else we call it a eighth note. Nah? Okay, cool. Here. Nah? And then we have semiquaver. Okay. Semiquaver, right? So, for the purpose of this exercise, we're going to just do the parameters of just this. So, if my tempo is 1, 2, 3, 4, how would I count this? Okay? Let's start together. Okay, I'm going to give you the time. I'm going to give you the... And what am I going to give you? I'm going to give you the tempo. So I'm going to give you the tempo and it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So we're going to go ta, right? Okay? So let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And then this is going to be 2, 3, 4. And this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So ta 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 ta. Right? And it all comes back to this. So now we're going to do another exercise, right? Where now we're going to put, so was there a melody there? Did we have a melody? But what did we have? What elements did we have? We had rhythm and tempo. So we had a rhythm and a tempo. So we have a construct. We've got like an idea, right? But that's just a generic, it's just a very generic thing, right? So we say we're going to have, right? We're going to start. So we also have what also do we place these notes in? We have things called times, which tell us how many beats in a bar. Okay. So let's say if I do something like this and this, what does it mean? I've got 4 beats in a bar. Okay? And what is this? Byline. And what is this? It's a bar. Yeah? Okay. And then then I've represented the notes. But what other thing do I have there? Also, I have there. We're still on the rhythm. Let's say I don't want to play on a particular beat. What am I going to put there? I'm going to put a rest. And a rest is also important, right? Because without the rest, so we're all over the place, right? So I'm going to do a composition now. So how many bars do I have here? How many bars do I have here? 4. And this is what do I call this? Double bar line. Okay, so my first composition. So what is the form of this? Does it have a particular form? No, not really. But it's a 4-bar form. Yes, it does have a form. It's how many bars? It's a 4-bar form. And then I can either break it up into what? What is the general idea? I can either play the statement, and then I can repeat the statement, and then I can vary the statement, and I can come back to the thing, right? Right? It's like when I'm talking to somebody, I say, hello, how are you? And then they say, I'm fine. Nice to meet you. And it can end there, right? And this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say, hello, how are you? Nice to meet you. Hope you meet too. Nice to meet you. And it can just be that, right? And I can say that to everybody, right? So let's say I'm saying hello. If I wanted to say hello and I wanted to write that, how would I say it? I'm going to say, let's say, da da. Ne? And then I have, and then after that I'm gonna say, nice to meet you. Ne? Ta 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 ta. Ne? I say then ta 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 ta. Right? Ne? And then I can say, right? Cool. So this is the general idea. I can go. Let's try play this. Can everybody see this? Can anybody read my handwriting? Cool. So let's try it. So let's say the tempo. My tempo is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, right? And I can now, because this is just that, yeah? I can now go, I can either have a response to that, right? A counter to that. So if somebody says hello, do I say hello on top of them? What do I do? As first, we don't say hello at the same time. Maybe we can, but I say hi. And then what do they say? They'll respond, hello. So if I say hello, hi. So I'll go, da, hello, ta. How are you doing? Okay, let's make it like this. Nah? But now, okay, for example, let me say we do that. So we can go, okay, ta. And then I can go like this. And I can go like this. And it can be a response. I think I did too much there. Nah? And then I can also rest here. What kind of rest am I going to do? I'm going to do a minimum rest, right? And then I go, right? And then I can go, right? So let's do this one. Can everybody see? So let's try clap this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, ta, 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 ta. 1, 2, 3, ta, 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 ta. Okay, yes. Let's do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, ta, 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 ta. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. Can everybody see? Can everybody see? Okay, let's first do the first one. Let's do number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's vocalize it. Let's just not clap. Ne? Let's vocalize it. Ne? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta ta. Ta 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 ta. Right? 10 minutes. Okay, cool. And let's do this one. Yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta 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 ta. Right? Cool. So let's break up the group. Let's break it from so let's break up the group. Let's have the first group, the guys at the back. You do the one here, and the guys in the front. Ne? You do the one that's at the bottom. Can we try that? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's do it together. Ne? Let's do it together. So the guys at the bottom are you guys in the front. Ne? Up until the first guy from Khutlotar. Ne? With German cat. Nice. German cat. Yeah, Marak final. Yeah. Ne? Okay. Ne? So from the back, you guys are doing the ones at the top. Ne? So let's have the guys at the back do this one quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Let's do this one. In the front. You can't let them outshine you. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you guys came early. 1, 2. Okay? Okay, let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, guys. 3 beats. 3 beats. One last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta, 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 ta. 1, 2, 3. Ta, 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 ta. Ne? Cool. Okay, let's do it together. Ne? So we're gonna swap. First, the group in the front, at the back, does the one at the top. Ne? And then the group in the front does the one at the bottom, and then after that we count. I'll give you a bars rest, 2 bars rest, and then we change. Ne? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta, ta, ta. Okay, I'll join you from here. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, so the first we do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta ta. Ta 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 ta. Okay, are we on the same page?
You do the first half, I'll do the back. Is
can
that fine?
You can see it.
Yeah, I'll join here at the back.
You can read the music.
I think so.
Okay,
So
cool.
you do the front, I'll do the back.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay,
Don't let me
1,
down, please.
1,
Ne? Sure.
2. 1, 2, 3. Okay, first the first 2. Okay, wait. The first group, we at the bottom, give a bar rest, and then we're going to the top. Ne? Okay, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ta ta.
Ta.
Ta 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 ta
Ta ta ta ta ta.
ta.
Rest. 2. Going to the top now. 1, 2. Ta ta.
Ta. Ta.
Ta 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 ta
Ta ta ta ta.
ta. You see, so there's communication. There's communication right there. I mean, we didn't have time. An hour is a very, very short time to actually have this. But what I want us to do, all right, is how many minutes do I have? I've got 5 minutes, right? I've got 5 minutes, right? So let's think about creating a composition, right, of just 4 bars using just the parameters that we spoke about. Only just the parameters we spoke about now. No? And us then trying to record it. Right? So Mbumi is going to come and do his session after this. Right? So I'm going to give you a mini assignment. So how many bars was this? 4 bars. Right? So you guys are going to have 4 bars. I don't want it to be complicated. Right? But it must have, so all of you, right? There's a piece of paper. So in all, this composition is technically going to be 4 bars, and I want you to have to write both the first subject and then the second subject. It can, but obviously you have to create variation. You can't have a song of just ta ta ta, right? So it needs to have what, right? Or if it can also have ta, so it can also be like that. Okay, I can also disprove that. Yeah? It can also be like this, right? It can also be like this, and then go this, and then go like this, and then also go like this. But it looks boring. But if I do this, it can be a different thing, right? One, ta, 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 right? Can also be fast. Né? And then I can also then have a counter thing here. And I can do, just for purposes of time, I don't want to, right? I can still be in the same bar, and I can do this. Right? So this is a quaver wrist, no? And I can do this. So this one can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta, 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 ta. Ne? Ne? Ta, 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 ta. Ne? Right? I can make it slower. Just for the purpose of this. Okay. So you all do the top line, right? Of the long note. Okay, one. Okay, let's make it a bit a reasonable tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. But guys, you must sing the whole value of the thing. You guys are musicians. You're going to have you're going to make a career out of this. You must sing. You mustn't be shy. Everybody here, nobody's going to call you out. Ne? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta 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 ta. Right? Okay. So I'm gonna go. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta 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 ta. It's a tune. It's a composition in itself. I composed this just laying it down on 2 elements of composition, right? And I can have other elements of composition, right? So have you passed the paper around? Are we still missing? How many papers do you have there? Okay, let's do 4 groups, right? Let's do 4 groups. Now, I'm going to do 4 groups, and then after the break, we have a break at what time? At 11, eh? We have a break, and then Mpumi comes in. Oh, but no, after Mpumi is 12. Quarter to 1, right? So for now, just for the purpose of this, I'm going to count. I'm going to do groups of 4, right? And everybody who's got that paper, ne? 1, 2. So you must remember your number, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, are you in? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Ne? 3. Okay? So you please remember your group, ne? I want us to meet all of after Mpumi's session, right? I want you guys to get into a group and compose 4 bars, right? And then also do another 4 bars, and that you'll perform for each other. You'll come back here, right? Right? Is that fine? Okay, thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Let's put our hands together for Mandla, please. No, man, guys, we can put our hands better for Mandla.
Cool.
Thank you.
And I didn't even play my instrument.
So I actually want to jump in over here, Mandla, because we've got time till 12 o'clock, ne? So maybe what we can do is break into your groups now quickly. And then
Yes.
Mpumi is going to start at 12 o'clock on the dot. Get to know who's the group members and
Yes.
everything, so that when we come back at the break at 1:45 before lunch, then we've got some time to actually hear the
Yes.
compositions And you
Yes.
can play your
So we've
instrument
got,
as well.
yeah, please,
Yeah.
let's do that now. Can you do that now? Organize yourself using, yeah? Yeah,
Yeah.
all separate groups. Ama one, hamba nabuma one.
Number
Ama
two,
two,
and then
hamba number
three,
two. Number
and
three,
four.
number four. Number three.
And then also, guys, just before we go and break into the different groups, I just want to ask you something. Just write down if you've got questions for Umandla that we'll then go on to answer a little bit later on. Especially maybe now when you break into your groups and you're like, no, but how does this work and whatever in composing. Please write them down. When we come back, we'll answer those questions.
Just those two elements.
Yeah.
Yeah?
All
Just
right.
those two elements.
Awesome. I'll meet
4
you guys at
bars.
12
I
o'clock.
just want 4 bars. 8 bars in total. But I mean, you know, four the first part and then 4 bars the second part. Okay, let's do that.
100%. We'll come
Yeah?
back at 12 o'clock. You guys can step outside if you want to.
Okay, yeah,
Awesome.
let's do that. Let's say so I want group 1 can stay inside. Group 2 go to that corner. Group 3 come outside there, and then group 4 also on that corner. Let's do it quickly. Let's do it. We've only got 15 minutes. Let's do it in 15 minutes. So organize ourselves very, very quickly.
Alright, guys. Listen up. Are you guys alright? Right. The group at the back, you guys will finish later. We need to go to the next session, or else Umbumi is not gonna be very happy. Uzohama. Just quickly before we carry on, guys, like I mentioned earlier on, we're gonna go into this session, and then it finishes at 12:45, quarter to 1. 1 o'clock is lunchtime. Once he's done, please remember, you'll have that little bit of time. If you take too long with our performance afterwards, you're losing time with lunch at 1 o'clock. Is that fine? So once he's done, quickly break into your groups and get ready to perform your songs. It shouldn't take too long, only our group A4, and then we'll be able to go over to lunch. Is that fine? Alright. First things first, I didn't even get to introduce myself. You just seen this guy walking around with a microphone telling people instructions. My name is Kosiran Komise. I'm a TV and radio presenter on the morning show on ETV and then radio on Impact 103. And today I have the privilege of being your host, your MC for today, making sure that everything goes good. We're going to get into a session now with Umpumi Dlamini. And before he gets to start, two things I want to do. One is tell you who he is. And then number two, he's going to tell you his rules of the session. And it's his rules. I'm just the person who's putting the rules in place. It's not me. So the first thing I want to say is introduce to you who he is. He's a renowned multi-instrumentalist and producer in the jazz world, known for his genre-bending approach and sonic innovation. He's got 3 studio albums to his name, including Combined Elements, Note to Self, and Imvuselelo. His musical journey showcases his versatility and mastery across various instruments. He has collaborated with notable artists such as Proverb, Zwaibara, Lira, while also producing works for Wanda Baloyi, Brian Temba, and Kabomo. He's the head of Mo Black Productions, a Roland ambassador, and continues to push boundaries in music production and performance, leaving an incredible mark on the jazz landscape. Please help me as we introduce the man himself, Mpumi Dlamini. Thank you. And then, Mpumi, this is the part I need you to say your rules as the person who will be putting it to place.
So, who here is not a music student? This was a rhetorical question. That's why. When I ask a question, I'm not going to give you a choice. See, we're going to hand you a mic. Treat this as an exam. I'm sorry, guys. But it's not easy stuff. It's going to be like sing a note. Then I look for that one.
So I'll be bringing the
Nothing too
mic.
crazy,
It's his rules. All right, sharp.
Nothing too crazy. It's going to be very easy. Okay, so let's write a song, guys. Angithi Mandla has already taught you what chords are and fundamentals of composition. Who can give us like a small little answer in like a minute? Remember, the rules are, I'm going to just throw the mic. It's a test amount. So I'm going to just test, and then we're going to use that as our foundation for what we're going to do next. Sharp. Random. Follow your heart, my brother. Follow your heart.
Let me come here.
Yeah, what is a composition according to Mr. Mandla Mlangi?
So, sorry. My name is Rea Masilo, and
Sure. What do you play?
I play keys.
Dope. Okay, dope.
So I play piano. Yeah. So I'd say a composition. Let's see. I'd say a composition is an arrangement of notes in a certain rhythm, certain tempo, of course. And yeah, that's what a composition is: putting ideas together.
Okay.
To create music.
Thank you. Does anybody feel like he missed something out? Hey, don't make me give you the mic now. It's gonna be tricky. Anyone wants to add? In fact, let's do this. Please give him the mic there. He can probably add something on top of what he said. The one, the colorful top there. Hamba straight by the organ. Hamba straight. Yes, Lord's Valubuso. That one there. Lord, let's expose the level.
Yeah, I know Nyambona.
Yeah, I was exposing. So, from what they've said, my brother, introduce yourself, the instrument you play, and end.
Sanibona. Igama uNkosana wakwaShabang. Ngivunda la SBJOJ. Ngidlala amakeys. So, I think a composition it's an arrangement. I-idea ephuma kuwe. So, uhlanganisa ama chords nalento oyifilayo.
Sorry to disturb you. So you're saying if ama chords are pumiguwe, it's not in a composition, or it's non-original, or what is it? What are you saying?
So let's say I'm going to say Apuma Boy. So maybe Nchoncha Wako, is it still my composition or is it not?
It's not.
Okay. Why?
Because mina, let's say it's 145, which is C major 7th, F major 7th, G major 7th. So when the modes are the same thing, it's a duplicate. Because the domina in composition. Or when a figure arrange it, then it sounded different. It can't be a composition. So a composition is something different for Omunimoto.
Nizwile again, guys. What he said was, it says C, F, G.
So if mina manzo straight 145. Yes. So if you can say mhlambe 736, 251 approaching 04. Yes. Or you can say which is sharp 4, sharp 5, 6, 2, 5. That's yours. Or you can go to a relative minor with E flat. Or you can say E flat, which is 1, 3, 4, which is 5, 2, 5 of F. Then 5 will see.
So it's no longer the same song, what you're saying.
Yes.
You get the point, guys. So the point he's trying to make here is it's easy to steal people's songs. Ne? Okay, be serious. Come on. So, in fact, even if somebody did this and said, it was a long answer, but it was perfect. Zobwe. Okay, so I started in a low 145 low foot. Mara, I'm gonna do it in a minor key. We all know what a minor key is, and it. What makes a key minor? Flat 3, thank you. And what? There's something else. 100%. So flat, although you can get a okay major. Major, minor, so they make the minor, the minor 3, a minor, everything else remains a major. Listen to this. Okay, the natural minor, now we're going to make the 7 flat. Melodic. We get the idea there. What else? What's the weird one? You can also get a major harmonic, by the way. So we treat her like it's a minor. So you go, listen to this, major. Ne? Okay, explain. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't hear you. Down, okay, I start in pants in soft, yes, right. I start in foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ngayo sizothi you see, it's got a very interesting sound. So you can now start playing stuff like this, like from a classical standpoint. You must get this and delete WhatsApp. Ne? As musicians, you must have this. Thank you. Okay, so this is what we call a DAW, right? That's just what we use. Most of you might know, like Fruity Loops, for example. Ne? Sharp. It's the same thing, but it's not. This is another level. This is if you want to get into things like scoring. I do a lot of music for like TV. You know, it's just I can't play the stuff now. I play it for you, but I'll play it when there's no cameras. I do a lot of TV stuff. So even stuff like Takalani, I do Takalani. I did SpongeBob. I do a lot of stuff. Anyway, so let's make a song now. Ne? You see, there's already something here. Let's delete it. Boom. I don't know, my brothers. Digital audio workstation. Okay. I just made this groove, man. So I'm just gonna play that 145 from earlier. What's it? One second, almost there. Okay, let's do this.
What did I do? I took a minor scale and I did a what? I did a arpeggio. Right? Right? Who's got their horn? Okay, yeah, maybe take out your horn. Yeah. So what did I do? I said ba ba da bam, ba 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 da, ba ba do da. Just a simple thing, right? Right? That's what I did. So, but what is the scale based on again? C minor. So what kind of, as Mr. Dlamini said, what kind of C minor did we do? Do we do a natural minor? Did we do a melodic minor? Did we do a harmonic minor? We did a
Fine,
harmonic minor.
check out your horns, just give them that riff. So guys, one thing about this, I want to try and have a complete song by 1 o'clock. So we're going to move fast now. I'm going to move extremely fast. Yeah, very, very fast. Nice. Wait. Actually, can I disturb you guys? Let me record the music first. Let's do that. Let's just have some water. Do that split thing. My parts. And then I can just compose quickly.
All the wind instruments, if they can make their way outside, please. All the wind instruments, if you can make your way outside.
Okay, so what I'm doing now is called routing. So every single thing you see here, I'm controlling from the computer, right? Everything you see here. So I have to make sure that this is plugged in, every single thing. So you see now there at the bottom corner, do you see there's a signal? Look at the bottom here, bottom right. It's moving. So it's now telling us that there's a signal, it's telling us it's ready to record. So let's check if it's ready to record now. Do you see the signal? Do you see the signal, gents? Okay, sharp. Asenzenge. That's it. So it's that easy to compose a song. That's we do what we call looping. Check this out. Take this. It's so weird to work from so far. So loop it, Control D, Control D, Control D. Boom, done. Let's loop this piece. Now I'm going to add a layer of something. So I'm going to add another instrument just to give us more rhythm. Remember, we spoke about rhythm. So now, because we've got this pulse, you can either stack on top of that same pulse, or you can create a counter rhythm. So on top of an, oh, there's still a, there's So I'm probably going to go for the ga, right? So let's see what that's going to be. Now I need somebody to time me. So
23 past.
23 past sharp.
Gotcha.
What was the rhythm I was going for? Okay, guys. This is your melody now. You see what I just did? That started as just a rough idea. It started as a rough idea. I'm now all of a sudden going to make that part of my composition. So I want you guys to go na, la, na, da, 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 da. So it's dan, dan, da, dan, 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 da, dan, 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 da, dan, 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 da, da. That's the only at the end, right? Can I hear you guys? Don't be shy, guys. Don't take yourself too serious. Enjoy yourself. You're not at school today. You're just wearing uniform. and you still got lunch money. So it's a good day. It's a good day. Let's go. 1, 2, volume up. Nah. Oh, sorry. Nah. La 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 la. In time, musicians. Na 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 na. Okay, let's do that now. At the end, go la da 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 da. It's all unison, no parts. We're gonna transform this thing now. Can you sing louder, please, guys? 1, 2. My counting might be wrong because I won't press at the same time. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Na na na. Volume. Yeah.
They're sleeping, these ones.
You see, it's almost a song now, ne? We're getting there, ne? Almost there. Okay, sharp. So here's what we are going to do, guys. Here's the idea for this whole thing. This mic is here to record you guys. Not me. The idea is if we can finish the song by 1 o'clock, we are going to finish the audience here. Today, at 1:30. But now, if you're not singing, okay, so from a technical standpoint, here's what happens. The distance between you and the microphone is here, right? So what happens is if the sound takes too long to get here, the air is still happening, it's still there. So when I push here, just like you hear a lot of, okay, I'll repeat that again because I didn't have the mic. So between, for example, you're probably like 4 or 5 meters away. Between him, 5 meters away, turn around and look at him 5 meters away. Between him and the microphone, there's empty space, right? This empty space still counts. Just because you don't hear it, it still counts. So what happens is if you're at the end there, you need to make sure that you are loud enough for your voice, obviously the speed of sound, you can get here quicker than the dead space. Because if you sing soft, when I open it up, you'll hear this. Can you hear this buzz? That's what we're going to get in the recording. I can still fix it, but we're trying to avoid that. So meaning, if you are here, you can sing slightly softer, slightly louder, slightly louder, slightly louder. If you're at the end, you need to shout. There's no wrong notes. It's just supposed to be, it's going to, just trust me. Just trust me. Just trust me. That's all you need to do. Sharp. Are you ready? Okay, so should we record the vocals now? Sure. Siba shia ba mahons. Ah. Okay, let's go again. Oh, school says when the click goes da da, you must always be on the da da, right? Not in real life. In real life, when you get into music and you get into performance and you get into recording, you start to realize that you can take liberties and move the beat slightly before and slightly after. It sounds nicer whenever you are delayed. It's not nice when you are ahead. You can get away with late. Sharp. Let me make an example. I'm going to play ahead, and then I'm going to play on, and then I'm going to play late. But I know how to make ahead work. So I'm going to go mighty. I'm going to go kada, 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 kada. And then it goes ka, ka, ka. Then this ah, 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 ah. Now feels weird, right? But check it out. So we are saying you can play ahead of the metronome and behind. So for this purpose, we're going to play ahead. Sharp. Let's move. 1, 2. Remember, guys, I said now we are going to move very fast. Ne? Sharp. Control Z. What? Hey, 1-0. Okay. So guys, I want us to surprise these guys that are outside. By the time they come back, we'll be done with the song. Let's go. You ready for the challenge? Yeah. Sharp, let's go. Okay, you see, remember what I told you guys? I said, when I press here, that thing needs to reflect. It's not reflecting there if you look again. Look. It's not reflecting here. You see? Let me show you. Try that again. You see? You see what happened now? I started going faster. It lost the bounce. So what happens is, even if it feels wrong, but if you do it long enough, it's gonna be convincing. The point I'm trying to make here is, even with you guys, when you're playing something and you're improvising, let's say you wanted to go, but you go, right? You can just go and just keep it. Don't stop. The trick is to not stop. Don't stop. Convince them. Don't. If look at this. Tell me if this was a mistake or it was intentional. Why? And my facial expression. But if I go, I sold it, ne? Sharp. So sell it. Sharp. Let's go. Enough, because I'm going to repeat the same thing. I don't need to play it over and over. I'm just going to loop that, right? So we're speaking about efficiency here. So by Friday, all of you guys should have an album. I'm trying to show you that you can do this thing in an hour. Boom. Down. So now we've got our loop there. So maybe another sound now. So let's look for another sound. Let's add like a pad thing. Oh no, I know what I'm gonna add. Before I add that, let's record our choir. Give yourselves a round of applause. Yes. For getting on stage, you're about to perform. Yes, and then now maybe you must stand up because now we are going to sing for us. Thank you, my choir. Maybe the first 4 rows can sit down. Yes. Back rows, come closer, guys. No chairs, just stand up. Come closer, come closer. Wozani, my chance. Then you go move. I know. Wozani. Ah, Wozani. It's cut. Remember, we are recording and we are releasing a song. Come. Don't sit down. Just stand up. I just need everybody to be close because we need to. This is the mic we're going to use. So the closer you are to this guy, the more you can tell your mom that you were on the song. Because you're going to say, I was there, I'm the guy at the back there. Okay, sure. So what's our rehearsal again? Nah. Oh, no. You guys tell me. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. Louder. I'm about to press record, guys. Come on. Yeah. Sure. Yes. Loud. Even louder if you can. Yeah. Now, watch what's going to happen now. So, I'm going to show you guys magic. I know I'm being cheesy, ne? I'm going to be cheesy for the sake of, because I can. English. Please switch off the FOH. So the reason we're switching off these speakers is so that it doesn't feed. So what's going to happen here is this. I'm going to make the music softer, but I'm going to follow me here. You're not going to hear the music as loudly because if the music is playing, it's then going to loop itself into the mic. Then we get what? Thank you. It's feedback. Thank you. Sharp. Let's go. So we're about to record our choir. Oh, no effort. Sharp. Let's test the mic. Clap for yourselves, guys. Let's see. Wait. Let's do something cheesy. So this song is gonna start with you guys clapping for yourself. Let's do something. I'm being cheesy. You're gonna clap for yourself. So you watch yourself, clap for yourself. Yeah. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, sharp. So here we go. Watch the screen. And remember that the wave is small. It means you're not clapping loud enough. Clap. Then sharp. Okay. Wait. You see the signal? You see it? Then? Okay. Let's go. Okay, so did you see what just happened? They thought they were clapping for them and they all came back inside. But it's okay. So now let's go. So you guys are gonna go. You must speak now. So wow, that was amazing. Whatever, but no cuss words. Thank you. That was great. Oh yeah. Remember, we're doing this for ourselves. So we are lying. It's as though it was a show. Remember this. Stay in character. Stay in character. So let's do this thing. Check this out. Please, when the song comes out, tell them just say something. We were in Canada or something. Just make up a place. Okay, sharp. So if I do this is the first one. So it's obviously got feedback now, but I know how to clean that. But you see, the problem is, once again, it means that you guys were not loud enough. That's why that did that. You guys were not loud enough. So we're going to try that one last time. Ne? Actually, no. I know how to fix that. Never mind. Let's leave it. Okay, sure. Sharp. Okay, so let's record our vocals here, guys. We got our audience there. So let's practice the melody. 1, 2, 3. When we do... I'm trying to find a way. Can you hear this white noise? I'm gonna find a way to. Okay. Remember. Okay, let's check the melody. 1, 2. Ah, go, go, da, la, 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 la. Okay, same thing. But in early energy, guys, you can make noise. You're allowed to make noise. Ne? Sharp. Let's try that again. As soon as I start recording FOH, uyangvala ne? Because I keep getting my loop here. Ngvale, I'll close myself here also. We are winging it. We are winging it. So let's hear how loud it is. I'm gonna try. Where's the? So you're gonna watch me for tempo. It's gonna be soft. Okay, so I'm gonna sing with you. Ne? Follow me. Don't create your own tempo, please. 3, 4. La 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 la. We have here is you guys are FOH. Thank you, my bro. Oh, thank you, bro. Easy. So the problem we have here is you guys are singing ahead of the beat. But remember, technology, you see. Now, maybe I'll fix you guys. Don't worry. See, come here. Listen to yourselves first. So that you give me my credit after I fix you. Listen. Tricky, ne? It's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky. So, check what I'm going to do. Boom, 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 boom. Slightly move it. Remember I said you can take liberties and be behind the beat. Now I've put it behind the beat. Sharp. Now, let's make it interesting. Let's make it sound like a sample. So, I'll come this side, small screen. I'll come here and add an effect. Right. Why am I putting a stereo plugin on a mono thing? Okay. So while Waves is deciding to load, we can from you guys have your thing. Okay. But you're gonna not yet. I wanna put all my elements. I'm just asking if you are ready. Not yet. No, not yet. There's over the stream la. Okay, so listen to this effect now that I've put onto this thing. Let me solo it. Right? So I can keep exaggerating that effect. So I like this one. Sharp. Then the next thing maybe we can put some reverb and put you guys in a particular space. So the school hall, the school hall is big. So I'm gonna make it sound like you were in a big space, right? Sharp. Now listen to yourselves. Relax. You're with me. Can you hear it transform? It's transforming. Sharp. So let's keep transforming it. Cool. Now, next one, we're going to add an effect. Another effect. So we're going to make it sound. Now you're going to hear yourselves going from one speaker to another speaker, right? By the way, this process is called mixing, ne? If you've heard it before. Mono to stereo. Okay. because we're in 4/4, this dotted rhythm doesn't make sense. So what would make the most sense? You see this D, it means dotted. So you don't have to use a dotted rhythm, you can use a straight rhythm or a triplet rhythm. That's what the T triplet straight. So the 1/8 would be our safest. You see when people say the music doesn't, the 1/8 and whatever don't matter when you finish metric, you're gonna struggle here because you need it. Now check this out. Right, we're getting somewhere, right? Now I'm gonna make you guys really sound like a sample. I'm gonna make you guys sing off tune, like it's an old record. Cool, listen to this now. We're almost done, we just need to add bass and horns and then we're done with our song, guys. Simple as that. Abbey Road, vinyl, stereo, mono to stereo. Okay, doesn't that look cool? Cool, so let's do this now. Listen to yourselves again. Check this. So that's what you can do with softwares. You can do all of this, right? So we're trying to make this thing sound a little bit old now. Let's make it sound a little bit old. J37. Okay, listen to this, guys. You can do anything. Doesn't sound like you guys anymore, ne? Well, it still does. I'll change it even more, Pell. Okay, so over the song, let's give it context now. So we go like this, boom, boom, press play. I was just showing off. Now let's put that guy that I just put in there now, ne? Just to give it some soul nyana. So this needs to be on the right channel. Cool. Mind you, listen to this. Yeah, can you hear the sound? Ne, listen to this. I'm gonna remove all the elements to make this sound and make it sound like this. Listen to all the elements I had to mix. I had to first put in a marimba. Could you hear it? Couldn't, ne? Right? Then the next sound I layered sounds weird. Sounds like nothing really. But then we go accordion, synth, 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 another one, synth, synth. Now all together. You hear how cool that is now? Okay. So the only thing left to do now is just to put this synth. We're going to put bass. Then you're going to record the horns and we're done. So that's the thing. Done. Done. Move. Loop. Remember. Now add a bass. Single tone. No. Bass. Okay. Horns, are you ready? Yeah. Stand up or something. Okay, let's go.
Stand up, guys. I'll turn it up. Let's get some closer. Guys,
Come to the front.
Well, actually, come. All you must all come here around the mic.
The mic is recording the other side.
Oh, is it recording the other side? Okay. One. Okay. Just come here. One. Okay. Ready? One, two, go. Pick me up. Remember those steps, I get. Just do da, rest. 3, 4, da. Next.
Well, I'm going to in the right key. C minor. Go. Then there's your song, guys. Clap for yourselves. What did you learn today?
I learned how to combine all the, yeah. No, I didn't know at first.
Ngifunda ukuthi singantshontsha umusic wabanye abantu wenze wakho. Amele uchange kahle rearrange.
Dlulisela. Yo, ayakuvala. Was
Sure.
sure.
Fede
I
vandaag
my musician microphone bambe kahle so.
Sure.
Fede.
Vandaag ngifunde nge-compose.
Okay, sure.
Ukuthi
So when
kuyenzakala.
bongakazi compose before.
Ngikhe ngacompose mara benginganayo leya idea leya.
Or benza nje ama melody amancane.
Yeah.
So the idea is mangabe ingoma ubonile siqale phi? Siqale ngo D ngebeat.
Yeah.
Then saqala ngama chords. Then salanda ngebass line. Then
Sure.
at some point I was like, okay, let's sketch the king, and then that ended up being the melody. You know what I'm saying?
Key.
So anything can be a melody. Dlulisela bafaka lo ekhathi umjita la. Kahle straight line.
ke le no composer so ka bane hona pinere
Bambi mic kahle.
hona le composer like pinere to etsang le Zulu it's like we are on it
Okay.
so ke le ne
Izonsiza lento esiqeda ukuyenza manje.
yeah a lot
So don't doubt any ideas. Ubonile the idea that we actually did for the la 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 la. It actually wasn't really an idea. It was just supposed to be like my rhythm for the organ. But then I was like, no. That could be a vocal thing. So, for example, a song does not have to have lyrics. Asiqale nje lapho. Ubonile nje la 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 la. Yes, you can do a verse now after that. You know what I mean? But then obviously you can't la 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 a verse. That's gonna be, you'll be a weirdo. But you please do a verse. If you can't, there are songwriters. You write to somebody. Okay, sharp. And then, if you can't play an instrument, there's still the world of a cappella. Same rules apply. La 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 la, or you say la 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 la, and you build it. You find a person that can play in fact, even if ukala so. By the way, I went to the school long time ago, as Mandela told you. I came in here as a vocalist. You know, I don't even know how many instruments I play now. You know, but I came just as a vocalist. You know, so when I started this jazz thing, I started with this guy. Literally, I'm not even making it up. In like 2002. You know, yeah, he's right. You guys were not born. Were you born? Who was born? Hectic. That's intense. This is so cool. That's cool. That's a moment. Please take a video of that part. So, so I met Mandela in 2002. Who here was alive or who was born yet? In 2002. That's heavy, ne? That's heavy. Yes.
Guys, before we wrap up, we have to go. We're over time. But I must give time for AMA questions because some of you might have questions towards either Mpumi or Mandla about what you've learned today. Any questions? You must speak now before we leave. Yebo.
so what if some chords like maybe you play let's say F major
Yeah.
you want to play a sus chord then you
Mamelani, bafo. I don't have the answer.
yeah wa utlwa gore like ha
Yeah.
itsamaelane le pina like chord eo ha itsamaelane like you are playing on let's say B flat major then wa utlwa gore sus 2 ya teng ha e sebetse that on the song what are you going to do
Okay. So this is the advantage of playing piano. The rules are that it does not work. But, yeah, the rules are that it does not work. But there's no such thing. So you either have to remove one note for that sus2 to work. Listen, B flat major, right? Even with this tune, I'm gonna go through everything. Listen to this. I'm gonna go through every key. Back to B flat. I went through every key. So it can always work. The easy way around it is to robber and say, let's just change the note. No. Find a way to make it work.
Any other question quickly?
Bengisacela ukubuza mina ukuthi iwapha ama sound wasebenzisayo let's say ufuna ukucomposer secular music like ngibona sebenzisa isynth or something.
Okay, so how I compose is it's style dependent. So I'm not going to use the same sounds I'm going to use on a salsa song than I would on a isfila or I would on a bebop track. So this is where listening comes in now. Not necessarily transcription, but listening. So that, for example, if you know Uguti, for example, if I play a sound like this, I'm going to answer this thing in a very simple way, actually. If I play a sound like this, you'll tell me, oh, let me make something up. One second. If I go, what style of music is that?
Classic.
It's telling you. But now, Mauzote. It can still work, but it's not going to be as convincing as a marimba and an accordion. You know what I'm saying? It's not as convincing as what an accordion would be. So you need to listen as much as you can, because there's certain things that identify. This is why, even if you can't speak all languages, you can hear when somebody is speaking Venda, even though you don't understand. Same rules apply here. It's listen to the sound, it's going to inform. Then you can start crossing boundaries and putting this on where it shouldn't work, but you should know where it should work first. Sure.
I'll take one last question. Last one.
I also want to add to that. Guys, I mean, some of us, this setup is, you see, it's very involved. Can you see it? It's nice. High tech. I mean, a lot of us can't afford this, right? You need to make a lot of money first. But you can start small, right? So you mustn't say that, I'm going to only start composing and making music once, I get this thing or I get this computer. So you have to take the small steps. All of you, I showed those small exercises that we did, right? So those are the small steps. I mean, some of you go to schools where there are computers, right? And you have access to music notation softwares. You guys play in church. You go to church, right? Or many of you go to church. Or you play in bands, right? That's where you can express your ideas as well. That's where you can also write your music and share your music like that. You mustn't wait. Okay, it's nice. I get the computer. After I get the computer, no. I need the speakers. Oh no. Actually, I need now a sound card. If I don't have a sound, to start with what you have. All of you right now have what? What do you all have? You all have phones, right? So what can you do? You can all sing. You can all play. If you've got an idea, what do? You sing it, and then what can you do? You can write it down. After you write it down, you can share it with your community and the people that you play with, right? Yeah?
What is the best way to choose a scale for a specific chord? Like, while playing a song, you're changing chords, right? Which is the best?
If you are soloing?
Yes.
Okay, so firstly, you must know the chord changes, obviously. But once you know your scales, you can always manipulate. So, for example, C major. Right? But I'm going to now put a G major over the C major. Still going to make sense. Right? I'm now going to put a C sharp major over a C major. I can put a F. You get my point. We now have. So if you know your scales enough, you can manipulate any scale over anything.
It's in a deadline, 1:30, the song must be out. And if you're taking too long, the song won't be out at 1:30. Can we put our hands together for Mpumi and Mandla today? I know, come on, guys. Much better than that. You've got a song. I think I just want to take a moment to really encourage you guys that even beyond this session, even beyond the workshop, if you see them during lunch or whatever, go ahead and ask the questions. And let it be encouragement to you that you can actually do it yourself. Like you saw now, the song is actually recorded. It's going to be released. You're going to be listening to it on your phone, and it took a couple of minutes. So sometimes it just takes you a couple of minutes to be able to step out and you'll be able to do something that's really fantastic. So first of all, maybe before I let you go, let's give a round of applause to yourself, actually. To you. To yourself. Yeah. So, of course, now we're going to break over to lunch now. And then, of course, a little bit later on, we're going to meet up for the jam session. Hopefully by then you can tell everybody else at the jam session that you've got a song that's just come out today on Nelson Mandela Day. the other rooms. Just tell them they're busy singing, but you're here busy recording. They're sleeping, those ones. So then you can put it out on your socials. If you decide to post it on your social media, just remember to use the hashtag Jazz for Young People. So hashtag Jazz for Young People and tag at Joy of Jazz. You'll be able to find it either Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you go, you'll be able to find it there. I want to just take a quick moment to thank all the different sponsors that made this happen. A massive shout out to Standard Bank, Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, Gauteng Tourism, M&S Attorneys, Sampra, Southern Sun, Renault, Arena Media, 702 and Radio 2000. And for the guys that's watching online, because there's people that's listening to you online. Hopefully they're not stealing the song and trying to reproduce it. But even to the guys online, hopefully they've been encouraged as well. Thank you guys so much. We'll catch you guys at lunch. Sure. Oh, yes. Group picture. We need a cover for the album.